Hey folks, thanks for tuning in to another video today. As you've seen in the title, we're going to be taking a look at a new flashlight. This flashlight just come out from Olight. This is called the Olight i3T EOS, single AAA. So stay tuned, my name's Chris, you're watching Skills to Survive. Let's check it out. Hey folks, thanks again for tuning in. So I thought today, like I said in the intro, we talk about the new Olight i3T EOS. Now this light just come out, and I've been fortunate enough to be testing it out before the release date, which is really nice, and I really like it. It's a single AAA flashlight. Now, I've said in previous videos, currently right now I work in an office type setting now, off the ambulance, so I work in an emergency management type environment. So, you know, I'm in an office, so I don't necessarily need my big 18650 light as an EDC light all the time. So most of the time I carry either a single AA light or one of these single AAA lights that you've seen reviewed in the past, and we'll take a look at a couple of those here in a minute. But again, today we're going to take a look at this brand new Olight single AAA battery flashlight. Very nice. It's made of, I believe it's T6 aluminum alloy, which is really nice. The overall length of this thing is like 3.5 inches. You have the tail light clicky here. It does come with the pocket clip, which is nice, and it also comes with a battery. So it does come with the AAA battery, which is really nice. It weighs like 1.4 ounces, and that's with the battery. So it's very lightweight, very nice, IPX8 rated. And another cool feature, what I really like about it, is simple. It has two settings, a low and a high, which is just awesome. You know, a lot of these other lights that are out there, they have all these different modes and stuff, and you don't need that on one of these lights, in my opinion. A light this small. Maybe some of the larger lights, yeah, some of the other modes are nice to have, but in a small EDC light like this, you do not need 15 different modes, in my opinion. So what are your modes? So single click on, you have the low mode, which is 5 lumens. Now I know it's not going to show up very well right here, but we'll take it outside in a little bit, and I'll show you outside. So 5 lumens will run about 16 hours, I believe. Let's say, yeah, 16 hours. So 5 lumens will run you about 16 hours, and this is actually pretty bright for 5 lumens. So you turn it off, turn it back on, and now you have a high mode of 180 lumens. So 180 lumens, really bright, and that'll run for about 21 minutes on high. So really bright, and like I said, 2 modes. And the only other thing it has on it is if you're on and you you heard a click, and now you can kind of like quarter click, and you can go between low and high like a momentary type thing. So if you want a momentary high and then maybe you want a momentary low or something like that, you can do a momentary with just like a quarter click. So the only downfall I see of it is it defaults automatically back to the low setting. So if you have it on, and let's say you're on high and you've used it on high and you like it on high and you turn it off, well, it'll default back to the low setting, which, you know, that's just a nitpick on my part. It's not that big of a deal just to turn it off and turn it back on. You know, and it goes back to high. So like I said, it's pretty nice. Let's do a little comparison here. Move this box out of the way. So, well, we'll talk about the box. So just get it in the little box. Comes with the box, the battery, the pocket clip, and instructions. Very simple. I like that. So we kind of compared it to a couple other ones. Now this is the LumenTop tool that I reviewed also recently, or not recently, but a while back. This is a nice little light too. So kind of compare that. It's like 3¼ inches long. And then you have the ThruNite TI3. This is a nice little AAA light as well. And it's about 3 inches long, so you can see. And then here's a Manker, the Manker EO2 angle head, and it's like 2 7/8. So it's a little. So as you can tell, the Olight is the longest out of these here, but it's also really simple, which I really like. Again, click on, click off. I like that. Very simple. Very easy to use. It has a deep pocket clip, so when you put it inside of your pocket, the only part that sticks out is like the top portion here. I haven't had any problems with this turning on in my pocket or getting caught or whatever. I hadn't had any problems of it coming out of my pocket. It has a very nice heavy duty pocket clip. I really like that. You can also attach this to the bill of your hat. So say you want to do a little hands-free and use it as a headlight, this will slide onto the bill of your hat. And so you can do a little hands-free there, which is really nice. So if you're working on your car, or say you're out hiking and you forgot your headlamp, you can use this as a headlamp. So really nice. Like I said, I've been really impressed with this little light. So before we go outside, let's talk about price. $19.99, 20 bucks. So this light is debuting in at $20, and I think $20 is an excellent price for what you get for this little light. You know, this is my first Olight. Olight, I haven't had any, you know, just haven't bought any Olights before. They're great lights. I just haven't gotten any and just hadn't had the time to get one. But so Olight makes it. They do make a great light, and so far, like I said, I really like this light. So let's take it outside really quick and show you outside a couple of the modes, and then kind of compare it to a couple of these other lights, and then we'll come back in and sign off. I'll be right back. Alright, so here's low. Camera's not going to do it justice, but it is actually, like I said before, pretty bright on low. Alright, here's high. Camera focus there. So on low you couldn't even see that far away, so you can see the fence out there, and that's on high. And like I said, still the camera's not doing it justice. It's bright. It's lighting up a pretty good area. So that fence is about 60 feet away. So for comparison, now you can kind of tell. Turn that light off here, so you can. So this light here, this is the Manker EO2, and that's on high, and it's 180 lumens as well. But it has a different LED in it. You can see it has more of a warm LED, so it doesn't quite pick up the fence. I mean, it does for me, but it's not going to pick up the fence for you on camera. There it is, a little bit on camera. So then, come back in the frame here. Here's this side's the Olight, so real kind of hard to tell. So let me move the Olight out of the way. So there's the Manker. And then I'll bring the Olight in here. So, yeah, so lights it up pretty good. For 180 lumens, does a pretty good job. So let's go back in and finish this up. Okay, so we made it back inside. So like I said, outside, it really doesn't do it justice. The camera doesn't. You know, on 5 lumens, it's pretty bright. 180 lumens, it's even brighter. It really lights up. It gives a good throw to it. And I think for an EDC type light, and especially with something with a single AAA battery, it's pretty bright. And definitely something I would add into your, you know, EDC if you're looking for a smaller light. Definitely for 20 bucks, especially, it's definitely worth it in my opinion. So yeah, I like the simplicity of it. I like, you know, I like everything about it. Again, the simplicity of it. It's, you know, single AAA, so you can get those batteries just about anywhere you go and whatnot. So yeah, definitely check it out. I'll leave a link down below where you can get it from Olight and whatnot. So yeah, thanks for watching, folks. Until soon, another video. Always remember your PPE, plan for bear exercise, get outdoors, do some skills, buy some new flashlights, and thanks for watching. We'll see you on another video real soon.